Hello and welcome to another episode of Junior Fisherman. In this episode, I'm going to be showing you all of my fishing gear and tackle. I just recently got this organized and sort of in the process of doing that, so I figured that would be a good time to show you guys. I have all of my geared fishing lures and terminal tackle in my bag. I have a set of drawers that holds extra boxes and reels and stuff. I'll show you all that. I have an entire corner of extra rods, and then I hold it holds them all in one. All of my main fishing rods. So I will show you guys all of that, starting with my tackle right here. I have a huge amount. I don't know entirely what it weighs, but there's a lot. I fish a lot of different baits, mostly soft plastics. I love the versatility of soft plastics and the fact that they just catch so many fish. So I'll show you all my baits. I've got a shaky snake, some Biospawn bow crawls, red bug, some Zoom brush hogs, an empty thing of striped kings, some shimmer shads by Ketchco, some KVD Perfect Plastics, Dream Shot, Tournament Series Bass Pro Shops, Tender Tubes, 2 packages of these. These are one of my favorites. These are the Young Christy Craw, and I love these baits. They're like, some people like the Zoom Speed Craw. I like their Christy Craw. I have black and blue and watermelon candy. Got some Young Creature Baits, some Berkeley Power Worms. You gotta have these in green pumpkin, watermelon red flake, big bite baits, swimming craws. Well, I live in Texas, so I catch a lot of fish on craws. And some more Berkeley Power Worms in purple, like that's the original plastic worm. And then some Lucky Strike purple plastic worms. I'm going to do a video of fishing only with purple lures and seeing if they catch fish. Then we have some Young trailers, beaver style trailers. Big bite bait swimming craws in black neon. Some ribbit toads, saltwater toads, and there's my other shimmer shad right there. How realistic. Some ribbit toads and bullfrogs. Some Zoom trick worm bag, which is sort of my favorite plastics. I have Zoom trick worms of a couple different sizes of watermelon red flake, some watermelon red flake Zoom finesse worms, and some watermelon red flake Zoom brush hogs, and some watermelon red flake Zoom lizards. Those are kind of my favorite summer baits in there. The Zoom Lizard's a great sound, but I have a deeper fish finder. I'll show it to you guys. Well, this is a very cool, very, very unique, very cool little fishing tool. A little deeper. This is the Deeper 3.0. It's just a little wireless fish finder. It's very, very, very useful. Put that back. Charlie's Worms, Finesse Worms, right there. And then I have some more Power Worms in motor oil. Motor oil. These are those little Zoom. These are very, very, very cool. They're made by Yum, but they're, you know how Yum has their Christy Critter or whatever it is? It's essentially a brush hog. This is a micro Christy Critter, whatever it's called. Essentially, this is a micro brush hog, less than 1 inch long. And let me tell you, Texas Rig on tag number 12 hook, and it's a pretty good little bait. And I have some Bass Pro Shop Squirm and Squirt. You gotta pick some of these up. They just catch fish. These are all my Senkos. They're Yum Dingers, and some Yum Senkos, and some BPS Stickos. I throw them all in the same thing and put a little bit of Absinthe in there and give them that extra kick. Almost running out, because, Senkos fall off pretty often. Got some Stren 8-pound leader. And then some Berkeley Havoc pit box. And some Snell carbon bluegill hooks. Put all that back in. That is all. Wait, no. Here's the big bite baits. Beaver style bait. That is every single one of my soft plastics. I have a ton. I feel like they're probably the most versatile baits you could fish, and that if you're not fishing them, then that's very strange, because they catch a ton of fish. We almost blew up this whole compartment. Then I got these. These are very cool. The flying lure. They're an old vintage bait, which catch a lot of fish nowadays. People haven't used them for 30, 40 years. I need to fish these more. I seem to not fish them enough. I need to start fishing them because supposedly they do very good, but I've never really truly given them a fair try. Got a whole bunch of flying lures and a bunch of different colors, whole kit. And they're very cool. They literally glide in the water. They're one of the best, I imagine, spawning baits ever. When the fish are spawning because they dive down onto the bed. Then I have all my panfish gear. I got this little sticker MTB sent out this month on there. I enjoy fishing for panfish a lot. I have some Squirm Squirts, some of these micro thingies, some little spoon spinners, some little tiny swim baits, and some jigs, hooks, split shot, drop shot sinkers. I love panfish fishing. You can catch a ton of fish, and they fight pretty hard for this size. Here's my terminal tackle. I've got beads, I've got a hook, wacky hook, I've got all these. I use these. Some people prefer the Bass Pro Shops brand of these. I like the Strike King brand of snaps. I just trust them more. Those are the Duo Lock Snap Black, and they're 40-pound snap. Then we have some slip singers in a bunch of different sizes. Then we have a little Bassmaster, a jigging spoon, and a pet spoon here. Some glow sticks. I have a bunch more split shot right there for split shotting. All my bass hooks and EWG hooks. I like a 2-aught primarily. Some 1-ounce catfish sinkers, some big catfish hooks, and some little Texas rig hooks, some more worm hooks, and some weighted swim bait hooks in the Strid box. Then in the MCB, right here, where I put that sticker on, so that's why I call it the MTB box, even though it's not. I have all my hard baits and jigs. I have deep diving crankbaits and big jerk baits, some square bills, some more square bills, top water, big swim bait, some more top waters, and some jerk baits, finesse jigs, and swim jigs, and chatterbaits, small crankbaits. These Berkeley Diggers rock. These catch a ton of fish, including gar. Some rattle traps and another jitterbug, and then some more deep divers, and then some Rapala original minnows and some old lipless crankbaits. That is what I have for that. This is a cool little box I want to show you about. It is the Pro box. It says Pro. The GoPro got ripped off, so it just says Pro. And then it's Plano box. So in this box, you may see there's like a few different styles of lures with some little labels. These are the top 5 baits that catch me. Well, these are top 5 baits that catch bass year-round and anywhere. If you use them in the correct area, these will catch bass year-round on any kind of fishing day. So I keep them in here. If I'm having a tough day, I'll pull out this box and look at these like this. I've got the Ned rig, the Wacky rig, the weightless Texas rig, the weighted Texas rig, and the drop shot. Now I have this thing, these little tiny cards in here that say where I should fish them. So like Ned rig is deep and clear, Wacky rig shallow flats, the weightless Texas rig is shallow, weed/timber or medium depth as well and then I have the weighted Texas rig, which is shallow to medium, sometimes deep with weeds and timber, and then the drop shot is deep and clear. Now I know a lot more information about how to fish these, so I don't solely rely on this, but if I think the fish are going to bite, I simply look at what depth and type of water I'm fishing, what the cover's like, and then pick one of these based on that. These are just there to remind me, even though I tend to remember that kind of stuff. But these 5 baits will catch fish year-round, anytime, anywhere, even on the toughest of days. If you fish the right one, the right spot, you can catch fish. So if I'm having a tough day, pull out this box, pick a bait according to what the water's like in the timber, and like what the water and covered structure is like, and then I can usually catch a fish. That is what this little box is. I call it my go-to box. And then I have some Ziploc bags that all of those plastics get organized in. We have a bag over here. We have some nothing. Over here we have my fly box, which is one of my favorite ways to fish. I've got some big streamers, woolly buggers. I tie a lot of these. Nymphs, topwater, foam bugs. Some little realistic topwater. Some more foam, grasshopper imitations, some more streamers. Anyhow, some more, whatever these things are called, mother minnows, topwaters, some trout and carp bugs, some gurglers, and some more streamers. And then that's the Berkley fly box right there. I also have some thingamabobbers to go along with that. And over there, that's my fly bag that I carry when I'm fly fishing. Then in this pocket I also have some glow dip. Spike It Game Fish Dip and Glow. Caution flammable. And I believe that's all. Wait, that might be an inline. But no, it's one of these thingamajiggers. Put that in there. Okay. And all that just goes over there. In this front, I have nothing. I believe that's everything in this bag, yes. That is everything in my tackle bag. Over here is kind of all my fishing area. Start with these, which hold all my stuff. In this top one, I got some. Oh, it was a Singer. My top one, oh my gosh, there's a hook to go with the Singer. All right, in my top one, I have my saltwater fishing box. Don't do a lot of saltwater fishing with some different assorted lures. I'll do a video on this when it gets closer to the saltwater fishing trip. I have my, some mystery tackle boxes in there, some old ones, and then some swim baits and rod holders and line back in there. Pliers. I have extra bags up there. And here I have all my extra boxes and some bass scent. A couple frog lures and such plastics in there. Down here I have a bunch of stickers and things. And then all of the reels that either need repair or just are extras. That Zebco 404 is in perfect condition, and I found it with a rod in a trash can. So then over here we have all of my rods. So I simply put this thing up. It's on this, which holds all my fly tying stuff is in there. Then it's just mounted on here. It's one of those rod holders. Put these pieces of foam in here to keep the rods from falling out. And it goes down to the floor right there. So let's start with the rods. I have this rod right here, which is a 2000 size spinning reel by Outdoor Angler. I have 2 of those. This has the Granite Outdoors spool on it. This has the Outdoor Angler spool on it. But this is the Granite Outdoors reel. This is the Outdoor Angler reel. There's exactly the exact same reel. I don't know why they're packaged differently. There's they're actually very good quality reels for $15. I have a review video of those. Now, I have 2 of these. This one's probably going to need to be replaced pretty soon. It's kind of started to get not so smooth, but I keep cleaning it, and it still works. It still works. That is paired up on an Ugly Stick medium action travel rod, 4 pieces. And then this is paired up on a Matsuo 6'6" medium action with a big gar lure on it right there, right now. Then I've got my ultralight, which is a little Shimano axis on a Berkley Stinger rod, 6'6". And my bait caster, it's a Lew's Speed Spool on a Zebco Omega graphite rod. And then we have the Cat Stick, of course, by Shakespeare. If you guys know of, then I am getting a new I'm gonna get a new reel for this. It's not the best reel, but I'm gonna get a new reel and put this 50-pound braid on a new reel. Cat stick. It's a beefy, ugly stick, essentially. And my fly rod, which is something you guys haven't seen very much. I'll make more videos. But it is a Sage fly reel 5-weight and then a 5-weight fly rod. Oh, it's a Bass Pro Shops bugger rod. Those are my 6 main rods and reels that I use. Over in this corner, spare rods I have. Ultralights, I got surf rod thrown in there. It's a Nautilus surf rod, some old vintage rods. This is my fiberglass, if I know I'm gonna be fishing, moving baits, bait casting rod. Some ultralight rods, an old Sage fly rod, old Lindy rod, my ultralight short rod when I'm fishing off the docks, and then my dad's shorter ultralight that broke. I'm gonna get the stuff off of it. And I've got like 10 rods back there, some of which need repair, most of which need repair, but those are all my extra rods. Then up here I've got my extra bags and some power bait. Oh, there they are. And of course, the Gary Yamamoto Yamasenko right there. So there you go, guys. That is all of my tackle that I have. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. That is all my rods, my reels, my extra rods, my extra reels, how I store mine, and all the tackle in my bag.